GraceHill family and friends. This is Joanne, and I'm going to share one of my takeaways from Brad's jam-packed service of gems yesterday. It was titled "For a Time Such as This" and taken from Philippians 2, verses 19 to 30. What stood out for me was a great bond that Paul and Timothy had, and Paul and Epaphroditus had, and all of it was underpinned by their trust and love relationship with God, an intimate relationship where they knew God's purpose for their lives, where they would forsake what they were doing and take up what God wanted them to do on any given day. It also brought to mind a word that Brad shared when GraceHill met at Hillcrest Primary School: intent actional. So how do we live a God-centered life when each day is jam-packed with distractions, busy at work, busy at home, children to ferry about, homework to do, food to prepare, electronic devices, and being on call 24/7 on our phones, and more worries than we care to mention? How do we fit all this in? Well, we have to remember, when we love someone, it's so easy to want to please them and to make time to make them happy. Epaphroditus walked for 2 months to help Paul. He was on a mission to intentionally take action and go to where Paul had directed him. And this meant following God's purpose for his life and not doing what he was doing. He left it all and off he went. I refer back to these 2 verses I'm going to share to remember that our lives are not our own. They were purchased by Jesus. In Jeremiah 10 verse 23, "I know, O Lord, that a man's life is not his own. It is not for man to direct his steps." And then James 3 verse 13, "If you are wise and understand God's ways, prove it by living an honorable life, doing good works with the humility that comes from wisdom." So this is my challenge for all of us today. We need to nurture that love relationship with God so that we get to know His purpose for our lives. And it's key to living a God-centered life. Enjoy the next few days of looking further into Brad's sermon.